Back everybody, Yeti Trades here, going over 3 trades for today, and I really screwed up on one of them. So we're going to go in order here what I took today, and hopefully this won't be too long. So my first trade this morning, WLDS, I've alerted this one several days ago when it first had news with Apple back here. Alerted that first news, and it's been a good little steady hold. Finally broke this 236 line that was putting up resistance. But anyway, there was news alert here today, something to do with AI and the product they're making for Apple. I got a fill here at the bottom of this candle on the VWAP. So this one ran up, waited for it to pop back real quick. Took a VWAP fill, and I sold here my first little portion, first little scale out. And then I accidentally sold all my remainder right here. I don't know what was going on with E-Trade today. If I clicked off of E-Trade and then clicked back onto E-Trade, like if I left E-Trade and clicked on the chart here, it reset the amount I was selling to my full size amount, not my position. I was trying to sell 20%, 20%. And I was looking to sell at 250 for my maximum. That was my goal, was to get the rest off at 250. I accidentally sold them all, missed a flag, and a few more bucks here. Actually, a lot of more bucks. 10-cent move for what size I had was a lot of bucks. Anyway, that was my first move. Now, let's see. I think it was Google. Yeah, Google. So, this morning, watched it shoot up, followed this flag right here. Nice, clean, simple little 2-minute flag. Bought at the 9 and watched the chart. And I thought I bought calls. I bought puts, and I looked away from my broker. I don't watch E-Trade, I watch the chart. So when I went to scale out right here on my first scale, you can imagine where my heart went when I saw that I bought puts and not calls and let it go from here all the way up to here. So big loss right there. I cut the whole position right here. Had no idea if it was going to do any of this crap today. So I cut it all right here. Big fat loss. Even if I had waited and cut it down here, it was a 0 DTE. It would have still not gotten to its value even by here, where I bought in over it here. So that was a big whoops. Like I said, I don't watch the money or the percentages because I try not to let that get me out of my position. I want the chart activity, action to get me out. So Google, big fat loss right there. My biggest loss in a long time. And it sucks because my play was right. I just accidentally clicked on the wrong side of the put call spread. So last trade I took today, I got Google out of my head. No big deal. Shake it off. I was able to capitalize on cues. So I was on the 5-minute at this point. You can see here we came up. This line right here is Monday's high. I'm back here. So I threw up this little trend line as a potential spot of weakness with how well cues held up throughout the week. I was kind of anticipating it might reject right here. So I took calls on the 5-minute. On this candle here. So double top came in. I got in it somewhere around this line. And this was just showing that the top of the candle was my risk. If we broke out back above that candle, I was out. So got a great entry up here on it. And then from the 5-minute, I switched to the 15-minute on it. And I told myself not to sell any until we hit the blue line down here, the 9-minute or the 9 EMA on the 15-minute here. But what did I do? I looked at where my profits were after that Google loss and locked them in. It didn't cover my Google loss, and I had a good feeling we were going to hit the 9. So I sold, and then immediately was like, what did I just do? I told myself not to sell. Had I held through this pull right here, I would have made back my Google losses. So missed out on a lot of opportunity today. My eyes were all in the right spot. I was playing the right setup. Just one misclick on my broker and it sent me the wrong direction. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys this time. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Study up this weekend, and let's shred next week. See ya.